BLSP stock update. So BLSP stock closed the session of the 4th of March 2022 at $0.0012, a gain of 9.09%. 3.6 million shares crossed the tape, which is above average, or rather below average. I think they fallen for the last 10 trading sessions about 5.5 million shares or thereabouts. You can see also here price crossed above 200-day moving average today, rather on the 4th of March 2022. So let's look at that. Let's look at it graphically. You can see that yes, this is the 200-day moving average, which underlies the underlying trend. So you can see that it is above it. It's about 8% above it. So that's what's going on now. The folks in Canada and also through the coordination of Rio of 808, and then I believe all the other folks elsewhere, they have been able to get stock going. So the trend now is a bullish one. The trend now is a bullish one. You can see momentum. This is the unbalanced volume indicator over the last 3 months. This has a positive slope. We can see here momentum is sustained, sufficiently sustained. It's been above, it's been in an overbought condition since when? Since when has that been? Let's see whether we can get that. It's been in an overbought condition. Let's see. Since the 31st of January. That's the 31st of January. Yes, that's when it has been like that, overbought. So yes, that's how it's going. That's an indication of what things are like right now. So we can see the RSI is also up from that. Since that time, since the 31st of January, it has been roughly between, let me put it at between 50 and 65, indicating that the tussle between the sellers and buyers, that buyers are definitely in control, because you can see that since that time it hasn't fallen below 50. You can see that it hasn't fallen below 50. If it falls below 50, then you can see it's an indication that sellers have taken charge, but that has not happened. They attempt to, but they never succeed. So yeah, this is what's going on. You can see the accumulation distribution. That accumulation has increased, has ensued, has been like that. This is since the 5th of January. It's been extending. It has a bullish. It has a positive. It has this indicator has a bullish trend, obviously and evidently. So that's a volume 3.6 million for this last trading session. So that's coming back to this daily chart. We can see. You wouldn't see it clearly here, but it's slightly above this 200-day moving average. This 200-day moving average is declining, obviously, so slightly above. It's just 8% above it. So that's what we have here. So what you're going to see here is pretty much what was there. You can see the accumulation as well, sustained. This is since the 31st of January. It's been sustained. The momentum is sufficient, has been strong since that time. So there's no going back on this. So this is RSI as well, as we saw earlier on. Sellers have not been able to push it below 50. So buyers are still very much in control. And of late, buyers have dented their efforts. You can see it has inched up. So let's look at that again here. The RSI. Yes, this is the RSI. You can see it has inched up as well. And so buyers have snatched off all the push from the sellers, and they're firmly in control at the moment. So this accumulation distribution, this is for the last 1 year, so it doesn't reflect what the 3 months reflects. You can see it doesn't, but this end of it all is what we have here as well. So that's what's going on. So let's see what's going on, what this readout is saying about BLSP. It's saying BLSP stock is showing strength within a longer term bearish trend. Yes, the bearish trend is the underlying. This is just this is the indication. This 200-day moving average underlies that bearishness. So it's definitely showing strength within a longer term bearish trend. Its MACD is above the signal line, and shares are presently above 8%. Shares are presently 8% above the 200-day moving average. However, that moving average is declining, implying that caution is still warranted. Comparative relative strength analysis shows that this issue is outperforming the S&P 500. Okay, that's really good. Momentum for BLSP stock is strongly bullish. The 14-period slow stochastic oscillator is above 80, the level which many analysts call overbought. This means that investors have been actively purchasing shares and driving the price higher. Yes, that is the truth. Today's volume, or the volume for the 4th of March 2022, was lighter than usual, trading 3.627 million shares versus an average of 28.254 shares per day during the last 12 months versus an average of 5.766 million shares per day during the last 10 trading sessions. The unbalanced volume indicator is bullish, as I showed you earlier on. The slope of the indicator is positive and suggests that buyers are presently more active than sellers. So that's what's going on. Buyers are more active than sellers, and they have been actively purchasing shares and driving the price higher. That's what's going on with BLSP stock. Yes, that's what's going on. So it has now erased all those. It has now erased 1-0, and fingers crossed. We hope it will continue to extend, and it has continued to extend, because before now it was yes, at some point it was at 0.001, but it has now added another 9% to it. So fingers crossed, it's moving higher. The lows are getting higher, and the highs are also getting higher. So fingers crossed. Gradually it will extend upwards. Even though unfortunately a lot of the folks, especially the folks in the US and in other jurisdictions, can't trade at the moment. And those who have accounts, we have an account in the US, so we also unfortunately will not be able to trade the stock. So yes, it's getting bullish, and it's sustaining it. The environment has ensured that that mostly those who are bullish, who are optimistic, who don't want the stock to, or rather who are collectively ensuring that those who are in the stock don't lose out. Who they are ensuring that things are kept up. So it's a good and great army that BSP stock army has. So fingers crossed. That's what's going on right now. So I'll continue to update you. Thank you very much for watching this video.